sun starts to set. We're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. As this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And stopped on the run back to the 27. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game, not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes the defender. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Here's Walker running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running it with David Montgomery.
Take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Walker trying to run for the first. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Now Darnold, 4th down. Flushed out of the pocket. Yards nabbed by Komet. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He tries to sneak it, and this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and a turnover on downs. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Purdy on the play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Getting the fullback involved here. And they're not going to get an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Seattle after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Left side secured by Ayuk. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. To the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks, nothing.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Darnold on the play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Trying to work quickly now. Walker on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Running with Walker again. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive. So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Motioning Jennings left. Play action now with Purdy. Caught by Ayuk, middle of the field. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Purdy to throw it. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. We've set it down from 37. The play fake. Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Man in motion, headed right. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
They send the tight end in motion. First down, Purdy to throw. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. York knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll have
Tackled at the 29. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Drive begins with a locker run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the gun, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's a gain of 7.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Darnold looking to throw. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Seahawks rushing to the line.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Rolling on first. Here's Darnold. Finds the in route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Everybody rushing back to the line. Play fake. Darnold. On the move. Headed right. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 40.
And again, it's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. The final throw before the break. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So entering we'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. On now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. 1st and 10 from the 32. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And there's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Purdy on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They kick the running back in motion. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Purdy on 1st down. That's cut at the 4. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Motioning Jennings left. McCaffrey. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. York knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
There's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He's across midfield.
Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
It's a pickup of 3.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Another carry for him. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Working now from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. That touchdown cut the lead by a chunk, Brock, but it's still a two-score game as they start this drive out. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. He stays up. He's making a bid for it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throw by Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun is Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Purdy will sneak it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Trying the left side with Charbonnet. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Makes the catch. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. On now is York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They just witnessed, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Steps. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chain. 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge off the gut. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
So Reed the gift to McCaffrey. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Putting a receiver in motion. Purdy throwing here. Kittle makes the catch. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. Now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Seahawks offense running out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Finds him over the middle. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Darnold. That's incomplete left side. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Darnold. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he'll get it up to the 44. Gotta hurry this to the line.
7-yard gain. That's good.
And again, it's Darnold. That's low and bounces short of his man. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it'll be 2nd down. To throw, here's Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense working quickly.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Play fake, Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. And to pass it here. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
It leads to second and 10.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance